Student, today we shall be going to study our 2.2 lesson of an English poem, Indian Weavers, which is written by Sarojini and Naidu, who is one of the famous freedom fighter. She is also known as the Nightingale of India, and she wrote famous poem, and in her collections of the poem, this is also one of the poem which is prescribed to you for your study. Okay, so in this poem, first let us try to understand the meaning of the word weaver. Okay, Indian weavers. Weaver means what? A person who manufacture cloth. Okay, is known as weaver. Weavers. So in this poem, the poet, she has highlighted the three phases of human life. First one, newborn baby, first phase. Then second phase is the young age, and third age is the old age. So with the help of these three phases, she has highlighted the main theme of the poem, and she has asked the viewer what you are weaving at the time of morning and at the time of evening. So that viewer, they are replying that they are preparing the clothes for the newborn baby garment, and at the time of evening, and when they ask what you are weaving, so they say that we are weaving the cloth for the bride. Okay, will for the bride. And in the midnight, chill midnight, when they ask what you are weaving, they says that we are weaving the shroud, funeral shroud. When the person died, at that time the cloth, after giving the ablution and this bathing, we used to put up the cloth, that is known as shroud. Okay, so in this way, the three phases of life has been highlighted by the poet Sarojini Naidu. Now try to understand the problems of weavers. So these weavers are they are having a good art in their hand. They produce a best specimen of their manufacturing cloth. But in India, how the farmers, they were exploited by the means by the corporate nowadays. We are looking this thing. Similarly, here the weavers, they were also exploited by the designers. So these weavers, they are having a quality, means they are having a quality of cloth, they are having a good design. But what happened, these are designers, they used to purchase their produce at a very low price, and after giving it design, they earn means lakh of rupees. And in this way, these weavers, they were not getting their means sufficient amount of produce. Okay, so sufficient amount of their work of art, they were neglected, and in this way they are suffering, though they have enormous talent. But what happened, these designers, they are purchasing, they are exploiting them and taking at a low price. Similarly, this weaving sector, means powerloom sector, is second largest sector after agriculture. Okay, how the farmers are exploited nowadays. Similarly, weavers, they were also exploited, and this business is running from near about thousands of years. Okay, thousands of years of history. These weaving means powerloom industries are having the history. But how the farmers are exploited, similarly weavers, they are also exploited too. So weaving has existed for thousands of years. Second to agriculture, handloom replaced powerloom. So what happened, earlier there were handloom. So government of India produced a handloom promotion council earlier, and government were giving some subsidies. Then later on, when the technology was advanced, so this handloom was replaced by powerloom. So in the powerloom, within a few hours, you will get large amount of this production. Okay, in earlier handloom, suppose it takes for 100 meters, it takes 1 week to manufacture, but in powerloom it is possible in 2 to 3 days. You can manufacture near about 100 meters of cloth. Okay, earlier it took 8 days, 10 days, like that. So the government gave subsidies to these weavers. But what happened, they were not given the sufficient amount of their produce. They were exploited by by the master weavers and designers. Okay, the next point is, weavers are unorganized. Farmers were also unorganized. These weavers, they also were unorganized. Means, for example, some weavers, they are having only 6 power loom, 8, 10, like that. Small weavers, they have their own power loom, but they were running their business on the basis of this commission basis. So all these master weavers, they exploited this unorganized small power loom laborer, and in this way these small merchant, they suffered a lot. Then what happened? Buyers offer low price for their produce, and they give very low price. What they are saying, there is a recession in the market, so now we cannot pay that much amount what you are demanding. Okay, due to the recession, we cannot pay that much amount what you are demanding. So in this way, what they are doing, they were breaking the price, and in this way they were purchasing the cloth at a very cheap rate, and after giving it dyeing, coloring, design, they purchase in the they sell in the market at a very high price. And in this way, the master weavers, they become the masters of the market, and they used to exploit the weavers. The next point is they're forced to sell their creation to designer at a low price. Okay, so these weavers were forced to sell their produce at a very low price, and in this way what happened, they become only a manual laborer. For example, in agriculture sector, same conditions are there. Okay, the farmers, they are working very hard since morning to evening, but they were denied their rate price for their produce. Okay, you can take the example of this Ratnagiri Alfonso mango. What happened? The farmers, they are working whole day, day and night, whole year they were working. They were treating the tree as their child. Okay, then what happened when the season comes? So these middlemen, what they are doing? They were exporting. They were taking this 1 dozen of mango at 200, 300 rate, and what happened? At they will sell it at 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 rate. They were exporting to the foreign countries, and in this way the farmers, they become only a manual laborer. Okay, though they were working, all means land belongs to them, and they, after giving the produce, what happened? They were getting means a very few amount of money, and in this way the farmers, they were exploited by these middlemen. So this thing has become very common, and these weavers, they are having talent, but the thing is that means they are not getting the much to show their talent, and these master weavers, middlemen, and this merchant, what they were doing, they were exploiting the weavers, and they are not getting the sufficient amount of money. In this way they are becoming poorer and poorer daily. So this is the some background about the weaver. Now let us come to the text. Indian weavers. The 3 stages of man's life are symbolized through the weaver's creation. 3 stages of life. First stage is, in the morning they weave bright blue robes. Robes means cloth. Here I have written. Robe is a cloth for a newborn baby. The poet Sarojini Naidu, she asked the weaver, what you are weaving in the morning time? Then they say that we were weaving means preparing. Okay, what? Cloth for the newborn baby. When the child take birth, at that time what happened? It requires we are giving them clothes, no? So the cloth, they say that we are preparing for the newborn cloth. The children who are taking a birth, for them we are preparing this cloth. Then in the second stage, she says, in the evening they create a beautiful purple green wedding veil for a queen. At the time of evening, what happened? The poet, she asked the weaver, now what you are preparing? What we are weaving now? Then they said that we are preparing the purple green wedding veil for a queen. Means what? It is the, this is the newborn. This is for newborn, and this is young age, when the that child, when he will become grown up, later on he will got married. So at that time green will they were preparing for the bride queen. Then in the third stage, during the chill midnight, chill moonlight means very cold midnight, the poet, she again asked the weaver, now what you are weaving? Then this weaver, they says that we weave the shroud for dead men. Shroud means dress for the dead man. When the man dies, at that time white color cloth we are putting, so that is known as shroud for the dead man. The time of the day symbolizes the stages of life: childhood, young age, old age. So three stages of life has been highlighted by the poet in this poem. So first stage is childhood, second is young age, third is old age. First, second and third, three stages of life has been highlighted by the poet in this poem. And the poet, she says that childhood, when we take the birth, then this child, he will become grown up. Then later on, what will happen? He will got married, and one day will come, he will grow old, and in this way he will die. So the cycle of life from beginning to the end, it now has come to an end. That man is no more, he has died, he has left the world. So these three stages of life has been very beautifully and artistically highlighted by the poet in this poem. Then weavers, they create the garment at the down of the newborn. Then second, third, again I have written here same three stages. Now let us have a glance over the text, then we will go in detail of the poem. Indian weavers. Weavers weaving at a break of a day, why do you weave a garment so gay? Gay is a happily, garment is a cloth. Weaving means to thread into a cloth, to prepare a cloth. The poet, she asked the laborer, means weavers, what are you doing now? So they say that we are preparing the cloth for the newborn child. Blue as the wing of a helicon wild. Helicon means helicon is a kingfisher, a bird which has a bright, colorful plume, soft feather. So that newborn cloth is compared with the helicon feather. So the poet, she asked the question, then they says that we are preparing the cloth for the newborn baby, and that cloth would be as blue as a wing of helicon wild. We weave the robes of a newborn child. So the helicon, kingfisher, the feather of the kingfisher is compared to a cloth of the newborn child here in the first stanza. Garment is a cloth. Gay means happily. Here meaning is happily. Happily. Garment is a cloth. Garment means cloth. Helicon, it is given there, kingfisher, a bird. A kingfisher bird, her feather is the blue color. So in this way, the cloth garment of the newborn baby is compared to the kingfisher feather. It was plume means soft, very soft feather. So cloth is also very soft, which is created by the weaver for the use of newborn baby. Now second stanza. Why do you weave a garment so bright, like the plumes of a peacock, purple and green? Plumes means soft feather. Plumes, soft feather. Plumes means soft feather. Soft feather. So in this way, the poets here again ask the question, we view the marriage veil of a queen, so like the plumes of peacock. So first cloth is compared with the kingfisher's feather, okay, and second is compared to the like the plumes means soft feather of a peacock. Purple and green, it is made up of purple and green color, that marriage veil, the bride when she got married, and that time on her face we are means making this veil, okay, so as to cover the face of the bride. So at that time he says that we view the marriage veil of a queen at the time of morning and evening time. So the bride has become young at that time she got married and she required the veil, so they were preparing on the order of this queen, they are preparing the veil. Weavers weaving Solomon and steel. Solomon means marked by the enforcement of religious sanction, and steel. What do you view in the moonlight chill, white as a feather and white as a cloud? We view a dead man's funeral shroud. Shroud means burial garment. Shroud, burial garment. Shroud is a burial garment. Shroud, burial garment is a cloth. Burial garment. This shroud. So in the last phase, the religious head has given the order to make this shroud, so as to cover this, the dead body of this man who is no more, means that kids, when he was kid at that time, garment was made by the weavers. Then this kid become young at that time. She got married, and when she died, so the life now has come to an end, and in this way the religious head has ordered the weaver to prepare this burial garment, so as to conduct the last rite of this deceased person who is no more, who is already died now. So in this way the three stages of life has been highlighted by the poet very artistically, and in this way the poet, she says that our lifespan is very short, and one day we will be no more, and one day we are supposed to leave this material world, and that's why the poet, she is saying that means our life is very much precious, we should utilize it in a positive way, and in this way the poet has expressed the three stages of life, and she has remind us that one day we are going to die. So these are the main idea of the poem. So dear student, if you are having any doubts or queries, then you please give your comment on our comment box section of the YouTube channel, and not to forget to write your name on the comment box section of our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you very much.